comes to spring ball as a whole, what do you feel like this team has gotten better from kind of the first day of spring ball to now?
The enthusiasm aspect of it. I mean, coming out here and bringing the juice every day, even when you might not have it or think you might not have it. Coach Taggart and all the coaches have done a great job of bringing that out of us. I mean, from beginning to the end, I've seen a lot of improvement in that.
You've been obviously getting a ton of carries because Taj has been out and Tony's been dinged up here and there. Last season, obviously, you weren't at full strength with like the whole season. How soon after the season ended did you feel like you were back to 100%? And do you like getting all these reps now? It's kind of like a sign that, yeah, I'm back.
As soon as we came back from our break, I mean, I started to feel better. I got more treatment, started to take care of my body again because I knew spring ball was coming up. I mean, we don't have a lot of numbers right now in the backfield, so it's okay. It gives me more of a chance with all these reps just to get used to the new offense and get used to all the play calls, so never shy away from any reps.
What's Coach Pimpleton been like as a position coach, and what's he worked on with you this spring?
So far, just working on my pad level. He said I've done a good job of not missing that many assignments, especially having a new offense being incorporated, but just working on my pad level, using my size to my advantage and running through defenders. So some things I have to work on as we end spring and leading into fall.
What was it like being a quote-unquote free agent, getting ready for the spring game and sort of being sought after by the coaches this time around?
It was cool. It was a new little flavor they threw in there for the spring game. A lot of guys wanted to be a free agent, so I felt I was lucky enough to be one. So I mean, I don't know how to say it. It was just cool. It was something new.
So what was their pitch? What were their pitches to you to try and get each of them to get you on the team?
I mean, Coach Cristobal, man, I'm telling you, he's the guy. He's a top-notch recruiter, even recruiting his own players. So I mean, that guy right there, he knows what he's talking about, and I'm excited to play.
So what's that feeling like, or what's that? I guess if you could sort of gauge what that attitude is like going into the spring game, that you draft your teams and you have an offensive, defensive free agent going into Saturday.
That's the competitive part about this team now. I mean, they're trying to make sure that everybody knows there's a competition going out there, not just lollygagging in the spring game. Go out there, it's a showcase. Go out there and try to prove yourself. I mean, you have a new coaching staff. They want to see you guys, what everybody's learned throughout the spring. So I feel like that wrinkle just is going to add to the competitiveness.
With all of that, it feels like there's a lot more hype right now going into the spring games than I've seen in the past years. How does that create kind of the chemistry when you guys want to see on the field?
Just put together everything we learned so far. I mean, gonna make mistakes, and we're still kind of new to a little bit of other stuff. But for everything that we do know, we got to go out there and execute it as best as we can.
What would you say is the biggest difference in the most progress that you made from day one of spring ball?
Just paying attention to the little details, understanding defenses a little bit more, fronts, and picking up blitzes. Just focusing on the little things pre-snap.
How different does it feel going up against this defense? Talking to Rico, he says there's a completely different energy on that defense now. They're communicating a lot better. What's it like going up against them versus what you've seen?
Yeah, more communication on their part, so it's making it a little bit harder on the offense. Can't be stagnant. You got to scan and definitely bringing all kinds of pressures, different looks. So, you got to stay on top of your A game.